I run a company called fitCorp, and it's based in Cape Town, South Africa. What we do is we do a lot of fitness and exercise services. We go up to these corporate we convince them that exercise is the way, and healthier employees are happier employees. You're only ever engaging about 20% of the staff. We had to sit back and go, we seem to be struggling to get the service to about 80% of our customers. How can we get the service to the customer if you can't get the customer to the service? So what if you took some really nice quality commercial grade equipment? I'm not talking about treadmills and big things. I'm talking about little things. What if you took a program, you wrote a program, and that program was 8 weeks or 12 weeks or 16 weeks, didn't matter. And in that program, you taught people basic things about nutrition, about exercise, about movement, about flexibility, mobility, things that are very important in our day-to-day wellness. The package evolved into a really attractive box, and we connected it to this online content. And now suddenly we had a box that had some stuff in it, some really clever stuff. It was specific to what we were trying to achieve. It could attract the widest audience, and we attached it to online content. And Nash, it was amazing. It was received so well by so many of our corporate clients. And now COVID-19 hits us. The whole world is in lockdown. Now no one can reach the service. We sat and we looked at this and we went, hang on a second. You could get the service to anyone, anywhere in the world. An equally quality service product to a bunch of people at a level that they can understand and appreciate to make genuine change to their lives. We know for a fact that access to disposable income has basically been slashed in half. So people have half the size of a pocket that they have before. What was very interesting though is that the demand for fitness and exercise services has actually grown. So, and that tells us that whilst our customers now have half the money they had before to pay for a service, there's actually now 10 times more customers. I genuinely see an opportunity for fitBOXX to help operators pivot that business from the bricks and mortar relationship to the digital relationship. You will not go from being a commercial operator to being the next Joe Wicks overnight. It's just not the case. Those customers have always given you a sum of money to go to a place to use some things. Now that they can't go to the place and use the things, they'll accept what they're getting on a cell phone screen. That's fine for now. But there will come a point, and I say this again, where they're just not going to accept that. And they're going to go, I'm looking at all these bills that are about to line up. I'm looking at the fact that I've just received an SMS notification that either I no longer have a job or I'm only getting half my salary now. And that gym membership premium is not that important to me, so I'm going to can it. How do we empower commercial operators to be able to pivot effectively, not just for now, but to realize that you were always heading towards a digital space? You may have been drop-kicked into that space now, but it doesn't matter because you're here now. We developed something 9-10 months ago. Our assembly lines are ready, they're primed, we've beta tested our product, everything works. If you're pivoting to digital, as you probably are, build your fan base. So your fan base will be based on content that you can hand out for free to the general public so that people can start attracting and attaching the idea of healthy living to your brand. Step 1. Step 2. In order for you to now create an economy in the state that we are in right now, you need to be able to provide a service where they can no longer access your facilities. The reality is, again, you were probably heading in that direction anyway. Most operators know the digital space was coming. It's just come a lot faster now. The acquisition of new digital members, those members need to have a galvanized point of contact. That is a thing. Now, if that thing is a fitBOXX, we think that's the right solution to go because it's a whole lot of stuff in a box. The box is fantastic and the contents of the box are linked to your online content. So it's not pointless stuff. Take that, hand it to the member, galvanize, that becomes a long-term digital member. The box is specified by whoever the operator is, and each operator's got their own reasons for the stuff that they want in there. They give us the list, we simply do the shopping, we undertake the logistics of importing the stock, we have it cleared through customs, we have it picked, packed and processed at centralized locations in and around whichever geographies and territories it is that we operate, and we physically deliver the unit to the customer's home. So you give us a list, you tell us what you want in the box, we have the item fully assembled, and delivered to the customer. The customers has a wow experience. They knock at the door, box is delivered, they open the box, and bam, you've got yourself a long-term digital member that will be there no matter how long it takes for lockdown to be lifted, or if lockdown comes back, or whatever the case is, you can engage that member. So from the time a person makes the conscious decision to want to exercise to the point that you as the commercial operator are still able to provide the service, you've created the entire ecosystem of their needs and wants, and you're now holding on to that member. Here's the trick. The Joe Wicks, the Stephanie Sanzos, I can rattle them off by the thousands. They're running successful businesses. They've never once laid down a single brick or put any mortar down anywhere, yet they've got bigger memberships than a lot of these commercial operators do. And that's amazing, that's wonderful, and that's a sign of the future.